Okay, picture this. A red Ferrari pulls up, you hear that engine roar, and right away your brain just writes a story about the driver, doesn't it? Successful, smart, important. It's like an automatic reflex. But here's the thing. That reflex, that whole story you just told yourself, it's based on a complete miscalculation. You think money is a spreadsheet game. It's not. It's a dopamine game. And today we're going to fix how you play it. So here's the crazy irony. I used to work as a valet in LA, and I saw these incredible cars every single day. And yeah, I admired the hell out of the machines, but I almost never even looked at the person driving them. My brain didn't go, wow, that driver is so cool. Nope. It went, wow, if I had that car, people would think I am cool. Do you see the paradox here? The driver, the person who spent all that money, is totally invisible in the transaction. Let's really unpack this, because this is a fundamental bug in our mental software, especially when it comes to status. You spend a fortune to send a signal, I've made it, but the signal that's actually received is completely different. It's a message that gets totally lost in translation. And stick with me, because in just a minute, I'm going to show you how this exact same bug traps people in a cycle of being rich, but never, ever truly wealthy. So here's the breakdown of that disconnect. Your intended signal is pretty straightforward. Hey, admire me for my success. But the signal that actually lands in the other person's brain is, man, I want that car so people will admire me. See, they completely bypass you. They just use your expensive stuff as a mirror for their own desires. Your signal completely, utterly misfires. This little mental glitch, it's not just ineffective, it's a dangerous trap. It's the engine that drives people to be rich, having a big income, lots of stuff, but it actually prevents them from ever becoming truly wealthy. And understanding that one distinction, that is probably the single most important key to real financial freedom. Let's break down what that really means. We use the words rich and wealthy like they're the same thing, but they are worlds apart. And I promise you, confusing them is the root cause of so many terrible financial decisions. This is exactly where the cold, hard logic of a spreadsheet just smashes into the hot-headed reality of our own ego.
Being rich is all about what people can see. It's your current income put on display. But think about it. When you see someone driving a $100,000 car, the only financial fact you know for sure, the only one, is that they have $100,000 less in wealth than they did a moment before they bought it. That's literally it.
Wealth, on the other hand, wealth is invisible. It's the money that you have that you haven't spent. It's the financial assets that are quietly growing in the background, giving you options, giving you flexibility, giving you freedom. And this hidden wealth, it buys something so much more valuable than a luxury car. It buys the one thing we are all secretly craving way more than admiration from strangers.
It sounds so absurdly simple, but this was the actual response from Rihanna's financial advisor after she sued him for letting her overspend. When people say, I want to be a millionaire, what they often really mean is, I want to spend $1 million. And that, my friends, is the literal mathematical opposite of being a millionaire.
Okay, so if the fancy car is just a misfiring signal and being rich is a trap, then what is the actual goal here? What's the real prize that all this invisible wealth is supposed to get you? The answer is, well, it's simple and it's everything. This is it. This is the whole game, the ability to do what you want, when you want, with who you want, for as long as you want. To wake up in the morning and just say to yourself, I can do whatever I feel like today. That is the ultimate form of wealth. That is the priceless freedom that all those unspent assets buy for you. So how do we actually get there? Well, it takes a serious software upgrade for your brain. It means you have to change the game you're playing entirely. The goal is no longer about getting fleeting admiration from strangers, it's about earning genuine respect. The strategy isn't showing off, it's building that invisible wealth. And the tactic? It's not horsepower, it's character. Just think about that for a second. The respect you were trying to buy with all that horsepower is actually earned through things like humility, kindness, and empathy. You end up gaining the very thing you were chasing all along. But you get it through a currency that has absolutely nothing to do with money. All right, let's go all the way back to where we started. That red Ferrari pulls up. But now, with this new mental software installed, what do you see? You don't see an automatic symbol of success that you should envy. No, you see a person, and you understand, deep down, that the car tells you almost nothing about their true financial well-being. Because you now know that the real game is played with the assets that are hidden from view. The real victory isn't about what you own. It's about the control you have over your own time. And that right there is the mastery of the psychology of money. Thanks for watching.